Malaysia is full of spectacular sights and locations, but if you decide to drive across our country via the highway, you will miss these lovely sights. Which is why here at Route Hunters, we organise getaway drives that show where these hidden gems are. Every road trip needs the right tool, and for this drive, we had the Peugeot 3008 SUV. The turbocharged SUV is not only practical and comfortable, but it also drives like nothing else in its segment, partly thanks to a relatively low curb weight. Under the hood is a turbocharged 1.6 litre sending power to the front wheels, which is quite economical too, making it a really fun and practical car to be used on a road trip like this. After a quick highway dash, we convene at Perak to kick off the drive proper. The first drive route is a decommissioned section of the original Route 1. Re-gazetted as Jalan Slim Lama, this route goes through Berang Ulu to Slim River, avoiding the usually crowded Route 1. The route features a good mix of tight to low speed turns. The surface is mirror smooth on almost the entirety of the drive, punctuated by two sections which have speed bumps in front of them, as they are located in front of schools. The view from the route is also quite spectacular, with a mix of forests, mild valleys and plantations. Plus, the scarcity of traffic also makes it relaxing to drive down here. After the quick dash, we convened at the banks of the Taman Tasik YDP in Slim River. The lake has a lovely spot for you to have a picnic under the trees by your car. We took some time to cool off, munching on some traditional Malay kuihs and soaked in the views before we proceeded to the next stop. We rolled out from the Taman Tasik YDP and proceeded towards our second point of interest via the A134, which runs between Slim River and Gunung Besut. The second point interest is a place called Batu Selfie. A man-made clearing on a small hill, it gives you a panoramic view of the plantation valley below. The next drive route is a complete contrast to the initial part of the drive. Twisty roads were traded in favour of wide open roads, which had some nasty dips, so speeding here is not really recommended. The well-sorted dampers of the 3008 was coping on this road at a different level, giving the driver confidence and giving the passenger a ride that did not require a cushion for the bottom. We had a quick fuel stop and proceeded through our favourite drive route. This route is very narrow, very twisty and not recommended for inexperienced drivers. The A19 and the A119 between Tapah and Kampar via Chendriang is an amazing drive route that runs between Route 1 and the North-South Expressway. Almost traffic-free for most of the way, this route is a driving enthusiast's paradise. You have an amazing valley view with towering mountains on either side while passing quaint villages. If you're driving solo down here, do take the time to stop for some pictures. Our lunch spot was a place we had visited before in 2022. The Hoga Gaharu Tea Valley is a 300-acre Gaharu tree plantation in Gopeng. Our menu for the day featured tea-infused rice and some of the signature dish from the people at Hoga Valley. Some of the drive participants took turns to test out the Peugeot 3008. They witnessed it attacking the twisties on the drive and now they wanted to have a sample of it for themselves. The first thing they noticed, aside from the striking interior design, is the ride and handling. It's the right balance between comfort and response. It did change their preconceived notions about the car and the brand. Upon driving, the participants who had test drove said that they were more impressed by what the car could do. Malaysia has some of the most exotic views and geographical features compared to the rest of the planet. Make the effort and venture into the rural parts and you will find spectacular sights just around the corner. But when you do such trips with like-minded people like the Route Hunters community members, it elevates the experience to a different level. plus an appropriate road trip car like the Peugeot 3008 SUV makes the journey that much more enjoyable.